What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan the Boss here, back with another video. And today, I'm gonna be reacting to the Cowboys and Packers game. Man, that was a game for sure. Um, it was a lot to take in, but we got the job done. And I like the part that there was no quit in this team whatsoever. I'm just proud. I felt like we did a lot of things right, and there were some odd things. But I think let's touch up on the bad. First off, our defense, like outside of the late going of the game, they were just straight up ass. They could not stop the run. They allowed 5.1 yards per carry. CeeDee Lamb had 10 catches, 151 and a pair of tutties. So there's that for you. But I think, when we went down 28-14, I felt like this is it. We're done. Like, put a fork in him. But there was no quit in Aaron Rodgers. All right, let's talk about the offense. It was a little shaky at times, but like when we needed something to happen, we definitely came through. And getting in Aaron Jones, I checked the box score, and he had 26 touches, and that is how often we need to get Aaron Jones the ball. I mean, he is our most dynamic player on offense, and if you get him the ball, he'll do good stuff for you. I'll be right back. Sorry, my dog had to leave. My dog wanted to leave. So, I mean, we didn't pass the ball very often, and I wasn't, like, pissed about it. But Christian Watson, he definitely came into his own today. He had 4 catches, 100-some yards, and 3 touchdowns. That is what we need to see on Christian Watson, and I think he definitely came through today. He was the one guy. I mean, we were shorthanded at receiver. I mean, Downs is hurt, Cobb's hurt. Finally, Christian Watson steps up for once, so that's really good. And then I think we finished drives today, and that was kind of the bugaboo of us. Like, we could move the ball well against the Bills and the Lions, but we just couldn't finish drives. And today we finished drives, except that one drive where we went on to kick a 54-yard field goal and missed it. Going back to the flaws of this game, Amari Rodgers, I want his ass off my team, because he can't return punts. He's got butter when he returns punts. Like, he has butter fingers, So I think the adjustment of putting Nixon back there to return punts, I mean, he was a good job returning kickoffs. Just put him in at returning punts, because I think it would be a lot easier, and then you won't have a lot of special teams dysfunction. And I feel like somewhat our special teams is doing a lot better this year, probably because we have some new coaching staff, and I'm proud of that. But I feel like now there was another flaw of this game. Our defense just got to stop, and the Packers weren't aggressive. The Packers were not aggressive when they got the ball back. They could have put the game. I mean, we never would have went to overtime, and we just played conservative and milked the clock. I mean, I kind of understand what Matt LaFleur is doing, but I mean, the thing is that you don't. I think he didn't want to give Dak Prescott too much time because of what happened with the Chiefs and the Bills back in the playoffs. But then I'm just kind of a little upset about that. I think we should have attacked a bit more. I mean, it wasn't like the end of the game we were down by 3, we were tied, and I'm sure Rodgers didn't want to risk anything, and I didn't. If I was the coach, I would attack downfield and try to get in a field goal range. I understand the morale running the ball, but I mean, yeah, I'm sure LaFleur did consider the Cowboys did have 3 timeouts if they wanted to happen to get the ball back. So I mean, you could understand it like one way or the other. But moving forward, I feel like this might be a spark. I thought I thought, you know, throwing the towel after the Lions lost, but I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that final wild card spot. So I think this win definitely really helps. But we got the Titans on Thursday, and I think that is definitely our season for sure. And then we got the Eagles on Sunday night in Week 12, and if we can somehow beat them, which would be like insane. I think if we can beat both the Eagles and the Titans, and then the Bears, like we're 7-6 after the bye, going into the bye week. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to keep an eye on the Niners. I was just looking at my standings I have on my wall, so yeah, definitely gonna have to keep an eye on the Niners. Hopefully they lose some games. I mean, you gotta factor in the Commanders and the Falcons. They'll be competing for that final wild card spot, and the Commanders have the head-to-head tiebreaker against us, and Giants too. But if it came down to the Cowboys, we would have the head-to-head tiebreaker. But if we want a playoff spot, I would say we can't lose more than 2 games from here on out. And also, what do we have week 15? Oh yeah, the Rams. They're like so dysfunctional this year. Cooper Kupp got hurt. Matt Stafford was out today. They're now 3-6. I'm like, how? And it's like all 4 division champs last year are ass, or they lost to the Packers. Well, 2 of them lost to the Packers this year. Bucks and the Cowboys, and then we play the Rams later this year. The week after the bye week on Monday night. So, I mean, who knows if the Rams will be a whole different team by then, but I think right now we got to stay focused and locked in. And I think today was a start, and I thought, after 28-14, I think we were just going down, and I think, just throwing the towel. But Rodgers, he had no quit in him, and Watson really came alive, and that's what really brought us to the victory. And Rudy Ford, man, I think he should be getting more snaps, definitely, because he had 2 interceptions, and we really needed them, and our defense really got some stops at key times, so I think that really helps us. That really helped us, especially in overtime, that 4th down stop, and I think Mike McCarthy was being too aggressive there. I think, if I was the coach, I mean, a guy who can kick a 62-yard field goal, I think I would have just put my kicker out there. But, I mean, you possibly could risk giving Rodgers the ball at the 43. Then you would need like 20, 30 or so yards for a field goal. So, that's all I got to say, guys. Hopefully, like I said, we can carry this win and go in against the Titans, and hopefully we can pull off an upset. I mean, I don't know if it would really be an upset, but the Titans, they definitely have a comfortable lead. I mean, not a comfortable lead in the AFC South, but they're one of those teams who wants to compete for the number 1 seed, and the Chiefs took that over today after beating the Jags, so it'll be an interesting game to see. And if we lose that game, I feel like we're in a heap of trouble. So I feel like there's no margin for error now. So that's all I got to say, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Peace out. Go Pack Go.